How do you start running when you're overweight? In this video, we're going to show you 9 ways that you can do this so it doesn't feel overwhelming and intimidating, and stick around until the end because we will reveal the single most important thing for your running success long term. I'm Ryan from Unstoppable and we help runners reach their full potential. So let's get into it. The first thing you've got to do is you've got to reframe your mindset. Sometimes when we work with somebody who is heavier than they'd like to be right now, they don't always see themselves as a runner straight away. And instead, they see themselves as somebody who is overweight trying to run. How we see ourselves controls how we think, feel and interact with everyone around us. So to successfully start running when you're overweight, it's about reframing your mindset and stepping into a new identity. The fact that you are here watching this video wanting to start running says a lot about who you are as a person, which is awesome. Don't think of yourself as somebody who is overweight trying to run. Think of yourself as a runner. Step into this new identity and own it. It's a subtle change in your mindset, but it's a very powerful one. So what can you do to reframe your mindset? Well, the first thing that you can do is you create a new identity, which in this case is you being a runner. The second thing you can do is you visualize yourself being this person every day. You see it, you feel it, you think about it, and you act like it. The third thing you do is you can create an environment where you are around more of these people. A few examples here: running groups. These could be local to yourselves where you all meet up and go for a run. Also, having a coach that supports and encourages your new identity. And finally, join online support groups. Have a search through Reddit, Facebook groups, and subscribe to YouTube channels like ours. Immerse yourself. And the fourth and final thing, practice this consistently until you become it. Big first point, but a very important one. What else can we do to start running when you're overweight? You can start by walking. When we run, we produce a lot of force, sometimes 2 to 3 times our body weight, and that is a lot for our joints to handle, especially if we're heavier right now. So rather than jumping straight into running 5Ks, we need to build up our bodies being able to cope with this amount of force and exercise. And as you continue on this journey, you're going to become lighter. You won't be expecting your bodies to cope with as much force, but you will also be building up your strength and fitness to be able to handle more running. Start with walking for 5 minutes to get yourself warm, and then go into a session of 10 seconds of jogging with 90 seconds of walking, and do this for 10 minutes. Then end with another 5-minute walk so that you can cool down. Now, as you get fitter and as the weeks go on, you can start to walk for less time, jog for more time, and you can start to run for longer. So that could look like this: another 5-minute walking warm up, now 20 seconds of jogging, 80 seconds of walking, and then doing this for 12 minutes, and then ending again with a 5-minute walking cool down. Another few weeks pass and you could do a 5-minute walking warm up again. Now this time you do 30 seconds of jogging, you do 70 seconds of walking, and then you do this for 14 minutes. And again, you end with a 5-minute walking cool down. You get the idea. So we've reframed our mindset and we've started with some run walks. How else do we start running when we're overweight? We make sure that our training is balanced. What do I mean by this? To make sure that your running journey is going to be long term, you need to balance your training around your schedule and your lifestyle. There is no point trying to overcommit yourself, especially in the early stages. Start with what you can manage and gradually build up from there if you wanted to. Start with manageable training sessions that easily fit around your other commitment. If you have 15 minutes 3 times a week to do some running, put it in your diary, commit to it, and see how this goes. Then from there, you can extend out the times that you run for. In the early stages, focus on building the habit of running and enjoying it rather than doing what you think you should be doing. Building the habit builds momentum, and before you know it, you're dropping weight like no tomorrow, enjoying your training and getting fitter, and probably looking to run a little bit more as well. So how much running should you be doing in the early stages of your running journey? 3 days a week of run walks is going to be plenty. If you do more than this, you are running the risk of injuring yourself and having to stop until you are fully recovered. When you are going out for your runs, focus on maintaining a steady pace that challenges you but is achievable for the entire run. Pace should be one that you can easily hold a conversation while you are running. Now that you've started running, there is no getting away from it. You are going to be hurting in places that you did not know you could hurt, and you will get tight. If you can keep on top of this, you will be less sore and less tight, which means you are going to be less likely to get injured. So what can you do from here? You do some daily mobility. Now, as part of your cool down, include some static stretches. This is where you hold a stretch for a certain period of time. We recommend holding the stretch for 30 seconds. Some static stretches that you can do here are the standing quad stretch. When you do this one, hold on to something so that you are maintaining your balance. You can also do a hamstring stretch and also a calf stretch. There are loads that you can and should be doing, but these are the 3 that will target most of your lower body. What you should also be doing is some foam rolling. We recommend 1 to 3 minutes of roll room for each muscle group in the early stages. A few exercises you should do here are foam rolling the front of your leg, the back of your leg, and also your calves. Now this hurts when you first do it. With consistently doing this, your body gets used to it and it will be less painful. There are also loads of crap foam rollers on the market, and we've been through our fair share of them. Cheap ones usually break under pressure and don't fare too well when it gets cold. The one that we use use and recommend is in the description, so make sure you get that one as well. We've had this one for over 3 years now and it hasn't broken yet. As well as feeling sore in your muscles, you may start to feel sore between your thighs or under your arms, which is known as chafing. You want to be as comfortable as possible when you are running. So to overcome chafing, in the places that you've been chafing, apply some Vaseline or some Body Glide. The links are in the descriptions for both of these as well. Also, the clothes that you're wearing could be making you chafe too, so make sure that what you do wear is dry fit, it's from a reputable running brand, and it fits well. Also, when you've got your new running gear, what do most people want to do? Show it off, which is another little motivator to get you started on your run journey. If you've started running and you feel a pain somewhere or something doesn't feel right, what should you do? Stop. The most important thing when you start running is to listen to your body. Never try to push through this kind of pain. You may end up setting yourself back longer. You are preventing a minor ache becoming a major setback. It is completely okay to take an extra rest day or reschedule a run just because you feel a bit tight, especially in the early stages. It's better to be safe than sorry. You've started running. How do you know if you're actually improving? You track your progress. This gives you the confidence and the motivation to carry on. How can you track your progress? Fitness trackers are really good for this. We highly recommend the Garmin Forerunner, as this is a specific runner's watch. I have one and have had one now for over 5 years. You can track so many things and it tracks your runs via GPS too. Some of the measurements that are useful with Garmin are how fast you are running each mile or kilometre, your VO2 max, which is an indicator of your aerobic fitness. They predict how fast you can run a 5k, a 10k, a half marathon and a marathon. It measures your sleep, it measures your energy levels, your resting heart rate, your stress scores, your steps. You can even track your weight in the Garmin app. So many things. Highly recommend this watch. Again, the link is in the description if you want to get this. There are also some qualitative measures of your progress too. How did this run feel compared to your last? Did you feel more or less out of breath? Did that run feel easy? Did you feel stronger throughout your run? All of these things are worth noting down in a journal day by day and week by week. Now you've started running, how do you keep yourself running? How do you become a better, faster, fitter runner? You strength train. Doing this a couple of times a week will complement your runs. It helps to build muscle and strength. It helps you to burn more calories, which can help you to lose weight a bit faster. It gives you stronger bones, which is important when you are putting so much force through your body when running. And when you have a bit of muscle, you look better. Now, this doesn't need to be just going into the weights area of the gym. It could be doing a home workout with a kettlebell, a few dumbbells, or some resistance bands. It could be doing some bodyweight exercises from home, like press-ups, squats and planks. It could be going to a circuit training class. What is important is you enjoy the strength training that you do. To strength train effectively, we recommend doing full body workouts. This is the exact way that I train as a runner, and it's the exact same way for all of our running clients too. As a runner, you don't need to do a leg day and smash 20 sets of leg exercises. Here are some of the things that you can do if you are looking to do some strength training as a runner. Squats. This is a great exercise to target your lower body. You can do this body weight, and as you get better, add some resistance like a dumbbell, a resistance band, or a barbell. To squat with good form, start with your feet shoulder width apart, slightly flared out. Look straight ahead, keep your chest up, tense your stomach as if you're about to be punched in it. Then slowly lower your body as if you're about to sit back onto an invisible chair. You could also do an elevated plank. This is a good exercise when you're overweight, as it takes some of the pressure off your upper body. To do this one, find a bench and place your elbows on it. Think about tensing your stomach muscles, which helps to keep the core engaged throughout. And think about trying to create a straight line with your body, as this also helps to keep your core engaged and also the pressure off your lower back. You could also do some glute bridges. Glutes are your powerhouse muscles for running. To do the glute bridge, lie on your back and set your knees about shoulder width apart. Your toes should be facing forward but slightly flared out. Your heels should be around 6 to 8 inches from your bum. Push through your heels, squeeze your bum, and end in the position where you can draw a straight line from your knee, your hip, and your shoulder. If you do not feel like this exercise is working your glutes, it could be a technical issue, or it could be that your glutes are not engaging, which is something we see time and time again when we are coaching people. If you are the latter, then do this exercise daily, do 15 to 20 reps and hold each repetition for 5 seconds at the top. So that's 9 ways to start and stay running when you are overweight. But do you remember at the start when we said we'd tell you about the single most important thing for your running success in the long term? Well, here's that thing. You have to be consistent. I love this line from James Clear. Time magnifies whatever you feed it. And that is so true. Focus on good habits over the long term. They compound into something great. Results don't always come quickly, and if they did, everybody would be doing it. Consistency is the key to your success. So how can we be consistent? Well, the first thing you need to know your goal. You have to be clear on what you want to achieve. Losing X pounds in X weeks, running X times a week consistently, run without stopping in X weeks, run a sub 45-minute 5K in X weeks. These are very specific goals. The second thing is you prioritize the important. In short, do everything in this video. The third thing, track your progress. Fourth thing, love what you do. If you don't love running, you'll never stick to it. If it's not running that is going to be your chosen exercise or sport, that's fine, but keep trying different things until you find what you do love. And the fifth and final point is you need to be patient. If you've enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and let us know in the comments below what you'd like us to cover next. If anything resonates here and you want to know more, click the link in the description, book a call with our team, and let's see how we can help you with your running goals.